package.
President Trump telling lawmakers to immediately advance and pass a third budget bill to supplement the Department of War and election integrity bill. NTD's Melina Weisskopf has more.
Okay.
One day after President Trump signed a Republican-only bill to fund immigration enforcement agencies, he's calling on congressional Republicans to start on the next party line package. Writing on Truth Social, it is the only path to the full $1.5 trillion military budget our warriors need in order to build the arsenal of freedom. The goal is to give the Pentagon $350 billion for developing America's Golden Dome and manufacturing stealth fighters and stealth bombers. Senate Majority Leader John Thune said he's open to it, provided they have the votes. Some Republicans are already casting doubt.
Creates instability when you're counting on a third reconciliation bill for the bulk of the money.
It's safe to conclude there will not be another reconciliation bill.
Republicans holding a slim majority in the Senate can only afford to lose 2 votes to pass party line legislation. Despite Senator Susan Collins' hesitation, the president yesterday doubling down on support for her, describing her as sane.
She's like had 10,000 votes. She had 10,000 votes. She never missed a vote. Unfortunately, because sometimes she voted against me. You know, look, she's a sane woman, and she's a respected person. Maybe a little different ideology than me.
He's also calling for lawmakers to include in the party line package the Save America Act to protect elections for generations to come. Senate Leader John Thune said this week that portion may have to wait until after Republicans gain more seats.
We all agree on, we're all for it, and we've all voted that way, but it's not something that we're going to be able to get done absent having an election and electing some more Republicans.
The Senate Rules Keeper said the Save America Act doesn't meet the requirements to pass through the special budget process. President Trump has called for Republicans to fire her, and some Republicans are looking for a workaround. Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna proposed withholding funds from states that don't purge their voter rolls of ineligible voters. Reporting
there
from
you go.
Washington, D.C., Melina Weisskopf, NTD News.
Take all their money.
A battle over a key surveillance program
Let 'em
is
pay for their own
identifying and
shit.
intensifying as President Trump explains his choice for acting director of national intelligence.
The president says Bill Pulte will serve only temporarily.
And he's done a great job at Fannie Mae. And, you know, you take Freddie Mac, the value of that has increased so much since I've been in charge. And I put him in charge as soon as I got here, and he's done an amazing job. Could be worth $1 trillion. Different portfolio. Well, it is, I know, but you know, smart people are smart people. I always say I'd rather have smart than experience, but experience is good too. I would say this: he's going to be there for a short while we pick somebody else.
Pulte is set to take over as acting director of national intelligence on June 19th, while continuing to lead the Federal Housing Finance Agency.
President Trump says the administration is interviewing candidates for the permanent position.
The appointment has become a flashpoint in Congress as lawmakers debate renewing a government surveillance authority. FISA Section 702 set to expire this week. Democrats raising concern about Pulte's lack of experience.
The House is voting today on a short-term extension of the surveillance program.
And First Lady Melania Trump is expanding her Fostering the Future initiative with a new savings and investment program for children in foster care. The First Lady and Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent announcing the Fostering the Future accounts today at the Treasury Department.
The White House says the accounts will empower foster youth to prepare for a fiscally independent future. The White House and the Treasury Department developed the program to allow eligible foster children to own dedicated savings and investment accounts.
Coming up, hearings on Capitol Hill putting the spotlight on energy security, Chinese influence in U.S. agriculture, and a resurgent livestock pest.
And a family's battle to regain custody of their daughters from Swedish authorities is drawing international attention and diplomatic scrutiny.
Getting prescription glasses from Select Specs is easier than you might think. Select your frames from our £6 range in-house brands or our extensive designer collections. Then enter, upload or email your